Hey y'all, Emerald. So over the past few years, the skyline around Georgetown has changed significantly with a lot of new buildings and projects going up. Now today I want to show you guys some of these new buildings. The first building we'll look at is the World Trade Center. Now this one is located on High Street in Kingston, Georgetown. This isn't too far away from where the Pegasus Hotel is. This building is 7 stories high and it's expected to hold office spaces, seminar rooms, a heritage center I believe, and a lot of other business related facilities. This building is owned by Demerara Distillers Limited, that's DDL for short. And for those who might not know, DDL is home to the world famous Eldorado rum. This World Trade Center will be the first of its kind in the CARICOM community, and the idea is to basically boost Guyana's international trade presence and basically connect Guyana to, I think, over 300 other World Trade Centers across the world. The official opening is set for October 2025. Next up is the Christchurch Secondary School. Now, back in January 2023, this school was destroyed by fire and it was suspected that it was an act of arson. This will be located at the same site of the original school, which is at the corner of Camp and Mill Streets in Georgetown. This should be one of the more modern schools that we currently have. It includes a number of labs, including science, IT, and several technical labs. Also, there have been several fire safety elements installed, including smoke detectors, fire extinguishers, fire retardant materials and stuff, which would definitely be a good idea based on what happened to the previous structure. Now, this building was opened in July 2025. The total cost of it, according to the Department of Public Information, is 940 million Guyana dollars, which is roughly 5.5 million US dollars. Up next we have the Jewels by Kings Hotel. Now this one is one of several new hotels that have either been constructed or are in the process of being constructed over the past several years. It was opened in June 2025 and it's owned by the same family behind the Kings Jewelry brand. I know you guys might know it for the world famous cricket band, and it's located at the corner of Waterloo and Kwamina Streets, which is just up the road from where King's Jewelry World is. In this area, you also used to have the Astor and Globe cinemas just towards the end of the street, towards where Church Street is. The Jewels Hotel has 9 stories with a rooftop bar, and there are also restaurants and cafes. Also 61 rooms, I believe. Now, the reported cost of this project is 12 to 15 million US dollars. Now, if you convert that to Guyanese dollar, it's about 2.5 to 3.1 billion Guyana dollars. Next on the list is what will be probably the tallest structure in the city for now, the Brickdam police station. Now, the old Brickdam police station was burnt in October 2020. The new station will be situated on the same site as the old station on Brickdam, which is not too far from where the Stabroek Market is. It will be 12 stories tall and it should feature an earthquake resistant design. It's expected that several divisions of the Guyana Police Force will now be housed here, including the Traffic, Finance, Criminal Investigations Department, and Impact Base. Now, hopefully having all these sections under one roof will make the police force a little bit more efficient, but we'll see in time. This project is expected to be completed in July 2026, and the total estimated cost is 28 million US dollars, which is 5.8 billion Guyana dollars. Next up, we have another hotel, which is the Aiden by Best Western. This one is located on the corner of Oranok and Robb Streets in Border, Georgetown. It's basically one corner away from where the famous border cricket ground is, and from the top you can basically have a view looking over border cricket ground, as well as the Guyana Zoo and Botanical Gardens to the east, and then to the west, a little farther in the distance, you can see Border Market. It was developed by Arimo Investment Group, which I believe is the Alfonso family out of Pomeroon. It is a 9-story hotel, supposed to have 101 rooms, as well as restaurant and bar, coffee shop. I believe there is also a rooftop bar and lounge. The cost of this one comes in at 15 million US dollars, which converted to Guyanese dollar is $3.1 billion. Now, moving out of the city center a little bit, we head towards the lower east coast of Demerara, towards Liliendal, which is technically within the city limits. We have the Blue Ridge Hotel, which is being developed by a company called Pasha Global. Now, Pasha Global is based in Suriname, and they have a number of hotels and casinos all around the world. One of the hotels that is under their brand is the Carnival Casino, which is located on Church Street in Georgetown. At 13 stories high, this might just be the tallest building in Guyana currently. You can actually see this from quite some distance away. Now, if you watch my video where I almost walked across the Demerara Harbor Bridge, I did mention that there was a building that was sticking out on the horizon. I couldn't remember the name at the time, but this was the building that I was referring to. According to information I've seen, the plan is to have 200 rooms in the first phase, and then up to a whopping 500 rooms upon final completion of the entire structure. Now, also there will be a conference facility that should be able to host 1,000 persons, and I'm sure there will be restaurants and bars. And of course, the information you're probably most curious about, the cost. This will be estimated value of 45 million US dollars. Converted to Guyana dollars, 9.4 billion Guyana dollars. For our next building, we'll step just outside the city limits of Georgetown and head towards the Ogle Airport, where just about a stone's throw away from the airport, we'll find the AC Marriott Hotel. The developer for this project is Guyana Investments. That's quite an interesting name for a company, but it's essentially a Guyanese and Trinidadian partnership. Couldn't find much information on the Trinidadian section of the partnership, but on the Guyanese side, we have the Alfonso family once again, who in one of the earlier buildings I showed you, the Best Western by Aiden, they're the developers for that building also. The land that the hotel has been built on is former sugar estate land, and actually the site design had to be adjusted because the original design was in the way of the Ogle to Eccles Highway. It was expected to have been completed since 2024, but apparently there were a number of delays, and now that deadline has been pushed to October 2025. The approximate cost of this project is 50 million US dollars, or in Guyanese dollars, that's $10.4 billion. Up next, we have the new headquarters for the Guyana Water Incorporated, which is also known as GWI. This one is being constructed just next to the Heroes Highway in the Houston area. Once completed, this 5-story building is expected to house a number of different units and departments in relation to the operation of GWI. Now, I don't see a estimated finish for it, but it should be due anytime within the next 6 months. The total budget for this is an estimated 562 million Guyana dollars, which when converted to US is 2.6 million US dollars. Just next door to the GWI headquarters in Houston, we have the 4 Points by Sheraton Hotel, which is a project being undertaken by a company called Caribbean Green Building Inc. This hotel is expected to have 172 rooms, as well as a restaurant, 2 bars, and an outdoor pool, and also a meeting space or a conference room, I guess. The approximate cost is 35 million US dollars, which is equivalent to 7.3 billion Guyana dollars. The scheduled completion date was August 2025, but as you can see, there is still some amount of work left to be done. The final building I'll show you is definitely the most expensive project in this entire list. This is the Pediatric and Maternal Hospital, which is a government of Guyana project. It's about 600 meters away from the AC Marriott Hotel is, and directly across the road from the new ExxonMobil headquarters, and of course the Ogle Airport is not too far away as well. This facility is reported to be the first of its kind in the Caribbean in terms of its scale. This was expected to be completed in the first quarter of 2025, but as you can see, it has not yet been completed. And of course, you're wondering what the cost is. 153 million US dollars, which converts to a whopping 32 billion Guyana dollars. So there you have it, 10 new buildings in and around the environs of Georgetown. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, just remember to hit like, and if you haven't subscribed as yet, please go ahead. It really helps me to build this channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.